Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Gamey Daddy channel. Division agents, we're going to be looking at load times on the PlayStation 5 for the Division 2 compared to PC. Now, one thing is you can compare these two in an apples to apples sense. So what you have to do is you have to use general specifications, because the SSD that's in the PS5 is actually very fast, and the way a computer loads a game is going to be very different, because in some cases it will have to load separate processes, it will have to load anti-cheat software, it will have to load a whole bunch of other things that is probably not accounted for on the console. But let's just say somebody who has, the Division 2 and is thinking, well, I would love to continue on a console. I wonder if I'm able to get better performance. And plus, next year, they're improving and unlocking the frame rates. And I think this is just a leading ground for the Division 3. Let's not go into that, though, anyways. This is not the video for it. So what I'm going to do is I have my PS5 hooked up here. My Division 2, it's on disc. So that might be another thing, too. So those of you that have it on digital, if my load times are actually slower than yours, then we'll go ahead and just kind of compare and say, okay, this is disc versus digital version. So I'm going to hit the power up button or the play button, and then you guys can do the calculation from there. And then I'm gonna do the one for PC. But I can tell you, I think the load times here on the PS4 are actually faster than my PC that has a regular SSD, i7-7700K, 16 gigs. I know the load time is more, but let's just do that. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, play. You hear that disc? Now, the thing about this is, and I think the first benchmark would be the home screen. There'll be a screen that says to log in, and that's where we're going to stop from. So we're going to power up everything. So console has, I think, 2 load phases. But look how fast it's running through all of these other processes as well. Then it will say press X to start. So this is the weird part of, this is where part of the way console actually does fire up. And then this is, I think, the kind of the gateway to log into the PS4 Ubisoft server or something like that. So maybe we can start from here, and then we can calculate it again, and then we're going to go to PC and see how long it takes for all those to load. So I'm going to go and press X in 3, 2, 1. So this is loading into like your own session of the game with your characters and all that stuff. Look at that speed, man. That thing took a very short period of time. Now on PC, it loads almost as fast, for my PC anyways, that I game on. And so let's see how long it takes to log into the character. So we're gonna calculate it from here. 3, 2, 1. And this is where it needs to load everything. By the way, this is my PS4 character. It's only got 6 hours of play on it. Some of the gentlemen on PS4 helped me to level up this character to level 40. I went ahead and got the booster pack and boosted to level 30 on there. Because, yeah, time. Boom. Okay, so we are in the map. Okay. I don't know if New York would affect it or whatever, but I'm just going to go with what I got. So let's power up the PS. I said the PS. Let's power up the PC version here. And I'm going to go ahead and click play. It's on a device that is like a little bit away from me. Let me pull the mouse closer real quick. Okay, I got the mouse close here, and I'm going to go ahead and click play. So in 3, 2, 1, play. So let's see how long it takes for that to load. It says preparing to launch in your game, blah, blah, blah. It's loading easy anti-cheat. So that's another layer of, software that it needs to go and verify some processes. So it is a different load sequence when it comes to starting up the software itself. I don't know if they have easy anti-cheat or something like that. I mean, PlayStation should have its measures, but, it is what it is. Yeah, this is where it really is going to take a lot of time. I mean, Oh, that wasn't so bad. And then I also, NVIDIA will also load my graphics card. I see the notification up top here. And then Ubisoft will also load as well. Like, there are just so many things that have to tell me, oh yeah, you're logging into the Division, into a video game, you know. And then there's an AMD Ryzen screen, which is one more layer of telling you, oh, you must be playing this on the AMD because, you know, you can't just touch Intel. I mean, it's like, you know, what's all this fluff? But this is the screen that you have on the second layer rather than a console. And so you get to see the difference. So yeah, this is my main character and I'm missing menu options. Let's go to the next. Okay, there we go. And I guess that was that load time. And then let's go ahead and look at from when I log into. I should have a controller connected to this game. There it is. I connected my controller to it, but this controller I dropped it. It was okay. I'm just gonna click continue in 3, 2, 1, go. So let's see how long it takes to log into my character. Also, no, this well, it will be similar servers, similar services on this. I think from beyond this point, so we can see what the numbers are. We can see what the details are. Hoo-wee. It's loading all those exotics. That's what it's loading. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna just kick back and, you know, maybe kick rocks or something for this thing to load. Another thing too might be Sunday server. A bunch of people online and just not telling me that it's waiting for me to get into a server, trying to position me in a server. And, or it's loading my friends list. It could be anything. And we're in. And so these are the load times. Now, for some people on their PCs, they'll tell me, oh, wow, that's actually really slow. You need to optimize and all that stuff. And that might be true. I might need to optimize or I might need to overclock my CPU. My CPU is a 7700K. I can overclock it, but I don't usually overclock. I don't know how to actually. So I just kind of put it there and I just rock on. And then I don't want to go ahead and buy like an extra cooler too, because, you know, you got to cool the chip and all that stuff. But those are your load times for just say an arbitrary comparison of say somebody who's rocking the Division, you know, on a PC, you know, mid-range rig. The GPU on here is a GTX 1070. Let's look at the settings. Let's see if we can go ahead and look at some settings. And so you can know the kind of computer that is. Does this show anything? It doesn't show my GPU here. Some games show that information. But it doesn't show that. I don't think I get the opportunity to get to see that. But yeah, here you have it, Drew. This was a video requested by one of my audience members as well. So I wanted to just make sure that we showed it up. And I have to be frank with you. If you already have the Division 2 and you don't have a PS5 and you don't necessarily know if you're interested in the PS5 or not, then, you know, just hold off till the improvements come and then I'll be happy to showcase it. My PS5 is not going to be used. Except for like Mortal Kombat 11 and some other games. But other than that, that's pretty much what it looks like here on the PlayStation 5. I do not have an Xbox Series X. Apparently, it's just not my luck to get Xboxes when I actually do want them. So if I can get a hold of one of them, I do have a copy of the game on a disc for the Xbox One, which will be backward compatible and also improved when Massive deploys the update. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for your patience with my setup. I just wanted to do this because I know somebody had requested this video. And I guess that's it for me. Once again, we'll see you in another video. Thanks so much. Peace out.